Right, okay, let's get started. So many of you might actually know that we do have a particular child within our group who actually uses BSL as a form of communication. I myself work quite closely with him, both at scouting and also outside of scouting. So I wanted to do this video to teach the Beavers, the Cubs and the Scouts all their promises in British Sign Language, and also to teach him the alphabet, so that if he does attend events, then at least other people can communicate with him. And when we do finally come out of isolation and go to St George's Day Parade or Remembrance Day Parade, and the guys all have to stand up and do their promise, then hopefully we can encourage them to do their promises in sign language in front of everyone else, so we can become a more inclusive group, basically. So first of all, we're going to start with the Beaver promise. We did do this I think about a month ago now, at Beavers, so hopefully most of my guys will actually remember it. It's relatively simple, and then the Cubs one's just a bit longer with a couple of extra signs, and then the Scout one's just literally got a couple of extra signs as well, so it isn't anything difficult. And if you've got kids within, you know, your family from each different section, they can help each other out. So basically, the Beaver Scout promise is, I promised to do my best to be kind and helpful and to love God. So relatively simple. It's I promise to do, but if you hold your finger down instead, to do my best, 2 thumbs swipe over each other, to be kind and helpful and to love God. Okay, so again, I promise to do my best to be kind and helpful and to love my God. Hopefully most of my Beavers who are watching now are currently signing along with me, because obviously, like I said, we did do it a couple of weeks ago, so they should be, you know, A-star students at this. So I'll go for it one more time. Ready? I promise, you're drawing a cross on your chest, to do the D sign, to swipe down, my best, 2 thumbs along each other, to be kind, like that, helpful, and to love God. Okay, relatively simple for the Beavers ones. If any of the kids, once this is done, Beavers, Cubs and Scouts, family, or want, you can all learn it, and then you can post videos alongside this live video so we can see, because it will, as far as I'm aware, be going towards your personal challenge badge. I think, I'm pretty sure that's the one. So we're going to do the Cub Scout promise now. I did post all 3 pictures a couple of weeks ago, once we did it at Beavers, just in case any of the kids wanted to learn, but now is their chance to actually see it done in person rather than just a picture and they're having to like digest the picture because it's quite difficult. So the Cub Scout promise is, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people and to keep the Cub Scout law. I probably remember from the Beaver Scout promise. So it's, I promise that I will do my best, exactly the same, my best, to do again my duty to God and to the Queen, to help and then other people, and to keep the Cub Scout law. So we'll go through that slower. So we've got, I promise that I will do my best. So it's exactly the same as the Beaver one. And then you've got to do my duty. So hands together on the shoulders. To God and to the Queen. So put a crown on your head and move it away. Queen. And then to help, again from the Beaver promise. Other is hold your hands up and tap the middle finger with this finger. Other. Then people. So it's like you're drawing little stick figures. And then to keep. So these fingers, slide them alongside each other. The Cub Scout, so you're saluting with your 3 fingers. And then for law, you're just spelling it out like the alphabet. So L-A-W. L-A-W. Okay, so we'll go through it again, hopefully, if any Cubs are watching, I'm not 100% sure. they'll be trying to learn to sign along with me now. So we've got, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people and to keep the Cub Scout law. Okay, relatively simple. If you don't know your alphabet, guys, which is what I'm spelling out here for law, we will just, once we've done the Scout promise, we will be going over that, so you can learn it through that way instead. Right, Scout promise. So the Scout promise is relatively the same as the others, just with a couple of extra signs and a different one. So the Cub Scout promise is, on my honour, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people and to keep the Scout law. Okay, so we've got on my honour. So honour is 2 hands up and down, so they're in front of you. Honour. I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people and to keep, and then this is where it's different, the Scout law. Okay, so the only different signs are on my honour, and Scout is just different to Cub Scout because you've got Cub Scout, Scout. Okay, so I will do it again. So on my honour, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people and to keep the Scout law. Okay, so relatively simple. So I will really quickly recap on all 3. Okay, so I will start with the Scout one while I've got the picture up. So we've got, on my honour, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people and to keep the Scout law. Right, so that's recapping the Scout. We'll do the Cub Scout promise now really quickly again. So I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people and to keep the Cub Scout law. Okay, and finally, even though my Beavers should be A-star students, I will recap it just for them. So I promise to do my best to be kind and helpful and to love God. Okay, so nice and simple. We just want you to practice those. You know, you've got this video. We will be posting the pictures that can help you to remember, but feel free to post your videos either on the Facebook page, email them, but this will be going towards, what I say, it's pretty sure, is your personal challenge award. Okay, so obviously the more, you know, you participate in these videos, especially this one, you know, you're actually, even though you're not at Beavers, Cubs or Scouts, you're still working towards your badges. Okay, so now we are going to just go through the alphabet. I think most kids do probably know this because I believe that it is, as far as I'm aware, used in schools. So I will recap it, and again we'll post a photo along with this, which can be printed and learn at home. But if you could all practice your names as well, so as well as your Scout promise or Beaver promise or Cub promise, if you practice signing your names, you could sign mum and dad's names, you could sign pets' names, and again you can attach videos to this live video, or just post them on Facebook page or email them, or however you want to do it. But yeah, just join in because it is going towards badges. Right, so we're going to start with the alphabet. So we're going to start with A. So these are your vowels. So you've got A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so for A, it's A. This finger tapping on your thumb. So A. And then you got B, which looks like, if you turn it that way, it looks like B. B. C. Then you got D. So with that, you just add that onto the D. E, which is obviously, like I say, your vowels. E. F, fingers like this, on top of each other. F, yeah. G, it's like the same as B, but on top. G. H, hold your hand out and swipe your hand down for H, okay. I is obviously your third finger. It's on your vowels. J, draw it down and over your thumb, so it looks like a J. J. K, use this finger, curl this one round, you've got a K. Now the next few are on your hands, you've got L, which is one finger. M is 3, N is 2, okay? So L, M, N. I can just sing the alphabet song in my head to try and remember. Then you've got O, which is your fourth one. Then P, again using this finger, looking like a letter P. Q, curl your hand up like that and stick it in. Looks like a Q, kind of. R, on your hand, like that, right? S, two pinkies together. S, T, like that. U is your last finger on your vowels. Then you got V, like that. W, looking like this. X, then Y is kind of down your hand like that. So down this bit of your hand, Y. And Z is in the middle, okay? So we'll go back through those again. So we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay?